Good morning, everyone. I am your Monday host, Catherine Farrell, and we are coming to you live from our brand new studio, Studio B, here at the Hebrew Home, and this is Good Morning Hebrew Home. So while I'm talking about Studio B, feel free to walk by. You know, we have the windows open. I can wave to you. It's really kind of I think we're all really liking this new studio. It feels very, it feels more enclosed. It feels more like an actual studio. I actually really love it here. So let us know what you think. Give us a call, 1526, if you feel like letting us know. Or if you have anything else that you want to share with us on the show, or if you feel like we should be sharing something else with you, let us know. We want to talk to you guys. It's been a while. All right, so today is Monday, March 1st. I feel like I always do the show on the turn of the month, on the first day of the month, but I hope everybody said rabbits, rabbits, rabbits. I did not. I always forget. You're supposed to say it before you actually speak. So before the first words that you speak in the first of a new month is supposed to be rabbits, rabbits, rabbits for good luck. Anyway, let us know if you do that. Today is Monday, March 1st, and the time is 10:31. We have a great show planned for you today, so let's jump right into it with the weather. As you can see outside any window, it's raining, and it's rain showers this morning with overcast skies during the afternoon hours. But the high will be 47. So that's a little bit warmer than we're used to. And actually tomorrow it's going to dip back down into the cooler temps. So winds west-northwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour, and the chance of rain, 90%, guys. The winds could occasionally gust over 40 miles per hour, which is really, really strong winds. So let's just hang out inside. Watch the broadcast today. Let's move into this day in history. So March 1st in 1872, Yellowstone becomes the world's first national park. Has anyone ever been there? I actually drove through Yellowstone when I was 17 and wild and crazy. My friends and I took a road trip across the whole country, and we were gone for 5 weeks. And as part of that trip, we did travel through Yellowstone. So let us know if you've been there. In 1912, Albert Berry completes the first in-flight parachute jump from a Benoist Plain over Kinloch Field in St. Louis, Missouri. In 1961, U.S. President JFK establishes the Peace Corps. Has any of you ever been part of the Peace Corps? I know a few of my friends who did that. In 1969, Mickey Mantle announces his retirement from baseball. So there are a lot of old things from history today, not so much current things, but maybe we'll make history today. National Day, it's a lot. It's always a lot on the first of the month. It's National Dadgum That's Good Day, National Fruit Compote Day, National Horse Protection Day, National Minnesota Day, National Peanut Butter Lovers Day, National Pig Day, and National Self-Injury Awareness Day. So lots of things to commemorate today. And on to our birthdays. So we actually don't have any staff or resident birthdays today, but we have a few notable celebrities who were born on March 1st, and they are Justin Bieber, Ron Howard, Alan Thicke, and Kesha. So happy birthday to everybody celebrating today, March 1st. Out there in YouTube land, out there in world famous areas, and anyone else who's celebrating. So the horoscope for today, for Pisces, so we're still in the time of Pisces. Pisces could be presented with interesting business opportunities today. Some could be the ones you've heard of plenty of times before, but a few original gems could emerge that might very well have some potential as something promising. Of course, be sure you have all the information you need before taking action. When great ideas pass your careful scrutiny, it's all about action after that. Good luck. And then today's soul advice: art is an extremely valuable form of human expression. Yet our society struggles with the concept of value. We try to categorize art and put certain artists above others. In fact, though, all art is beautifully important so long as it is meaningful to someone, whether that be the creator or an onlooker. It doesn't matter if it is macaroni art or Van Gogh. Allow your soul to be expressed in your own special style. And I have to pause here because that's going to tie into something very important that we will be talking about later in an interim resident council. Okay, so we're having normally resident councils are the second and fourth Monday of the month, but we are having a special interim resident council for some very exciting news relating to art. So stay tuned. All right, let's check out the menus for today. For lunch, it's a Sloppy Joe on a bun with mixed vegetables. For dessert is peaches. And then our dinner tonight for the soup, it's butternut squash soup with the entree of macaroni and cheese, peas and carrots, and then the dessert for tonight, shortbread cookies. Sounds delicious. All right, guys, moving on to our sports news for today. I thought this was a very interesting story. I happen to love Jodie Foster. So Jodie Foster thanked Aaron Rodgers in her Golden Globes acceptance speech. This story comes from ESPN. Jodie Foster won a Golden Globe Award on Sunday for Best Actress in a supporting role for her role in the legal drama The Mauritanian, in which she plays the lawyer of a man imprisoned in Guantanamo Bay. Now, Foster winning an award isn't unusual. She's an actress and director with an incredible career that has spanned decades. She starred in Taxi Driver, The Silence of the Lambs, and Contact, and has directed episodes of Black Mirror and House of Cards. Her trophy case is pretty full. But what's unusual is that she thanked Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers during her acceptance speech. Now, upon further review, there are at least two connections here. One, Shailene Woodley, who is engaged to Rodgers, is one of Foster's co-stars in The Mauritanian. Two, Jodie Foster is a huge Packers fan, and Rodgers thanked her during his NFL MVP acceptance speech earlier this month. Following her win Sunday night, Foster clarified that she did not introduce Woodley and Rodgers, but she was not shy about being a Packers fan. Quote, "I have never met Aaron Rodgers, but it is possible that I do like to talk about how much I love the Green Bay Packers," Foster said in virtual backstage comments. "Sometimes I can talk a little too much about that." So of course, Shailene was very aware of my enthusiasm for the team. Foster was coy when previously addressing Rodgers, thanking her on the recent episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live. She told Kimmel she would thank Rodgers the next time she got a chance. Well, she got a chance and kept her promise. So that's our sports news for today. We do have one positive news story for everyone. I thought this was really interesting because I really don't know much about the 3D printers. I've heard that 3D printers you can print a new tiny home. That was another story, not this one. You can print a car, I think. You can print all sorts of things on these 3D printers. So this is one more. The title is 3D Printers May One Day Become a Permanent Fixture of Operating Rooms, now that Australian scientists showed they could print bone-like structures containing living cells. Scientists have worked out how to print bone-like structures using a 3D printer and a gelatinous bath containing living cells. Scientists from UNSW Sydney have developed a ceramic-based ink that may allow surgeons in the future to 3D print bone parts complete with living cells that could be used to repair damaged bone tissue. Using a 3D printer that deploys a special ink made up of calcium phosphate, the scientists developed a new technique known as ceramic omnidirectional bioprinting in cell suspensions, COBICs, enabling them to print bone-like structures that harden in a matter of minutes when placed in water. While the idea of 3D printing bone-mimicking structures is not new, this is the first time such material can be created at room temperature, complete with living cells, and without harsh chemicals or radiation, says Dr. Iman Rouhani from UNSW's School of Chemistry. This is a unique technology that can produce structures that closely mimic bone tissue. he said, pointing to repairs of bone defects caused by accidents or cancer. Associate Professor Christopher Killian, who co-developed the breakthrough technology with Dr. Rouhani, says the fact that living cells can be part of the 3D printed structure, together with its portability, make it a big advance on current state-of-the-art technology. Up until now, he says, making a piece of bone-like material to repair bone tissue of a patient involves first going into a lab to fabricate the structures using high-temperature furnaces and toxic chemicals. Quote, this produces a dry material that is then brought into a clinical setting or in a lab where they wash it profusely and then add living cells to it, Professor Killian says. Quote, the cool thing about our technology is you can just extrude it directly into a place where there are cells, like a cavity in a patient's bone, and we can go directly into the bone where there are cells, blood vessels, and fat, and print a bone-like structure that already contains living cells right in that area. So there are currently no technologies that can do that directly. So pretty cool, right? The 3D printers printing tiny homes and cars, and now living cells. Like, that's just amazing. Anyway, guys, that's our show for today. Remember to tune into Channel 8 later. We have What's the Story with Kate. That's at 11:15. We have Exercise with Deborah at 1:30. And a reminder, we have a special interim resident council today at 3 p.m. Don't want to miss it. Don't forget, you can catch this episode of Good Morning Hebrew Home tonight on Channel 88 or on YouTube. So join us tomorrow morning for another great show, same time, same place. Once again, I am your Monday host, Catherine Farrell, and this is Good Morning Hebrew Home. Have a great day, guys.